Alright, welcome. Today we're playing Abzan Heliod's combo. So, as you know, Lurrus got banned, and Heliod was, before Modern Horizons 2, like one of the best decks in the format. I will predict that the Ragavan decks will be played less, because Lurrus was the best support for it, and cards that cost 2 or 3 mana can be played more, and this deck is likely 3-drop strike in the format right now. When this deck was on top, Grist wasn't printed, and now we will try out Grist. The synergy with sacrificing, we don't really have it. That's the reason why we play Voice of Resurgence, which is also pretty good against control decks, which this deck struggled in the past. Our ramp package is Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. You could play Noble Hierarch and Birds of Paradise, but with Ren and 6, Lavada does not play it, but mainly Ren and 6, it's pretty bad to play that many X1 ramp creatures. We have 4 Auriok Champion. They're good against Ragavan decks in the format, and Auriok Champion is great against that. So, and it synergizes with our main strategy of just having Heliod on board, gaining life, growing the creatures, and making them sizable beaters. Then we have Collected Company to hit our 3-drops. We're playing 2 Walking Ballista. After gaining infinite life with Spike Feeder, I should mention we're also playing 4 Spike Feeder. Spike Feeder plus Heliod gains us infinite life. You activate it, remove a counter, gain 2 life. Heliod triggers, puts a counter back on Spike Feeder, and so on and so on. And the second combo of the deck is with Walking Ballista. We have 2 Walking Ballistas and 4 Ranger-Captain, which can grab us a Walking Ballista. You have at least 2 Walking Ballista. You give it lifelink with Heliod, and then shoot 1 for the opponent. With lifelink, Heliod triggers, puts a count on Walking Ballista, and then you shoot the opponent down from X to 0. We play 1 Boseiju, it's pretty free. Like, it's a bit awkward with Utopia Sprawl, but we only have 1, so I don't think it's that much. And we play 3 Horizon Canopies, should not get flooded. We have like 30 mana sources in the deck, so flooding is not unheard of. Then in the sideboard, we're playing 2 Skyclave Apparition. Those were as a playset in the main deck in the past. Now we're only playing 2. Playing 3, I just forgot to put 1 into the sideboard. We're playing 3 Skyclave Apparition. Then we are playing 2 Prismatic Ending. Good against 1-drop creatures, good against opposing Utopia Sprawls, I guess. Hammer Time, and so on. Void Mirror, good against Strong, which is a pretty bad matchup, and the Cascade decks. I think Cascade decks are pretty fine with Ranger-Captain and Void Mirror. Ranger-Captain just stopping the Cascade. Then we're playing 2 Veil of Summer for the control matchup. 3 Endurances against the RC decks and against combo decks, Living End, Dredge, and so on. And then we're playing 3 Force of Vigor. Good against Titan, which is also a bad matchup. Good against Hammer Time. Like, it's currently, I think after the Lurrus ban, one of the most important cards on the sideboard. That's the deck. Let's play some matches. Alright, we're gonna play. Yeah, we have a pretty good hand. We will start out with our elf and we'll get green-white with this Verdant Catacombs. Play the Arbor Elf first. Then next turn we can Utopia Sprawl on black. Maybe we should have gotten green-white? No, green-black and then set white. Okay, so we're playing against Hardened Scales. So I want to keep the Boseiju. Yeah, let's say black. Yes. Yeah, we should have gotten green, black, and then set white. I think that would have been better. Then we will plus. And we melt the company. Spatial contortion, okay. Interesting. I think we will. Let's just get. We have double white. Just get a forest. And we will kill the Zabas right now. A pretty slow start. Right. So we're playing against Hardened Scales. I think Force of Vigor should be good. Prismatic Ending should be good. And the Skyclave Apparition should be good, right? I don't think all these 2-drops are good. Like Auriok Champion's bad, that's for sure. And Voice of Resurgence doesn't do anything real bad than these 8 cards. Right, pretty good hand. Yeah, have the Hardened Scales now. Okay, that's good. So we will play this one and say white with it. And pass the turn. Put a soul count on it. Okay. Okay, it does something. I don't want to read it all. What is abilities also? Whenever this spell or ability. Okay. In that case, we will get a white toss with this. Yeah, and then let's kill the Hardened Scales. All right. Ozlith is pretty nice. Yeah. If they attack, we will trade, definitely. Dismember, jeez. Okay. That's good. Take 2. Alright, Horizon Canopy. We are not in a rush, right? Okay, I have to play this, yeah. Otherwise I can't cast the Grist. Don't have a green card for Force of Vigor, but I think we will Boseiju the Automaton for 4 mana. And then we will maybe hardcast the Force of Vigor. Okay. Now I would like to draw a green card though. Both on Grists, I would guess, yeah. Okay, this looks way harder than I expected. We will plus first. Milled over Spike Feet. Okay, and then what's the play? I think we will play this tapped and we'll say to the big one after combat. Like after Ozolith gets triggered. Okay, let's read this again. One tap, sacrifice a creature. Put a soul counter on it. So it's a sack outlet, right? Okay, get it. And then just a sack outlet, okay. Alright, let's block the Zabas. They could destroy it and put the counters here, but that's fine. Kill the big one. Pay the price. But I only have a land. Boy. That's plus. And play Heliod, right? Maybe we'll draw a card. Let's see. Do we draw a card now? Let's wait. They put the counter on the Zabas. Makes sense, I guess. Zabas on me. So I could block this, take 5, go down to 8. Okay. Do I block? I don't think so, right? I think I'll block the automaton. Maybe we should have cracked the Horizon Canopy before deciding if we want to block or not. Yeah, but I'll block the automaton. Yeah. Alright, let's draw a card. Ugh. Let's draw another one. Spike feeder, that's infinite life. As long as I don't have anything. Let's plus first. Alright, nice. Got there. Alright, we're gonna play. We have a one-lander, but a lot of... yeah, let's keep this. It's fine. We will start out with the green-black land, Overgrown Tomb. And I think Arbor Elf. Prismatic Ending, okay. No land. Alright, so if I get the Temple Garden, right? I say green, this makes white. Yeah. I make green, untap it. And say black, and then cast a Grist. This will probably eat a counter spell. Alright. Then we will pass turn. Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic Ending. Utopia Sprawl, that's also fine. Now we have to think what to cast. I think we will cast a voice and pass a turn. I mean, they used up Prismatic Ending and the Snapcaster Prismatic Ending. Esper Sentinel, interesting. Alright, let's get another Temple Garden. We don't really need double black. Alright, we can start out with Spike Feeder. And I think it'll pass a turn. Coco. I guess we'll just jam Heliod and see what happens. Path to Exile. Let's get a token first. And get 2 life and let the Path to Exile resolve. Yes. Let's get a Plains. Alright, that was pretty nice. Then we will pass the turn. The Voice of Resurgence already doing work. Okay, so they're playing 3 colors. So they could remove the Heliod with the Prismatic Ending. I mean, blue-white can do also with just a charm. Alright. So, which one do we jam? I think we'll jam the Spike Feeder. We don't really have to start our combo. We can just wait for them to do something. Yeah, take 2. Maybe they have a Supreme Verdict? Right. Now we gain infinite life. Alright. In response to the in response to gaining 2 life, they path exile. That's fine. Do we want to land? Yeah, we do. It's fine. Alright, let's grab the Shockland. And I think we will Coco. On 2 Auriok Champions, which is fine. We can grow the Elemental. Or we can grow the Auriok Champion. Let's grow the Elemental. Intact for 11. Now if they have something like Solitude, that would be pretty bad. Well, it wouldn't be that bad, but... Archmage, Charmed, or 2 cards, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's also fine. Let's grab this one. Grab Walking Ballista and pass the turn, I guess. Or they cycle the Jeskai Charm, that's fine. You know, the Walking Ballista is just lethal. It was also lethal last time, right? There were 2? Okay, I missed that. We're playing against control. Let's bring the Veil of Summer. Let's bring in, yes, the Endurances. I don't like the Auriok Champion. And let's cut one Spike Feeder. Nah. Close. We're bringing so many 3s though. I think Spike Feeder is the worst one. Alright, yeah, let's keep this hand. If you draw land, we have a turn to Coco. Let's do the same thing again. Overgrown Tomb, yes. And Utopia Sprawl. Arbor Elf. Let's start out with Arbor Elf, maybe they'll counter it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, okay. Then we will untap and say white with Sprawl. That's the turn. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's bad. That was very punishing. Oh, that was bad. Ugh. That was really absolutely the worst cards that they could have played. Alright, Watergrave untapped, pass. What's this? I think Snapcaster Counterspell? Skyclave. Ugh. Okay, I think we're done with the voice here. Without land, drawing the voice this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Let's draw more lands this game. Jeez, yeah, that's a slow hand, but I think it's keepable. Let's grab green-white. I don't think we'll play the Ballista on one. Grab this one. This one will just grab Force, I think. Let's fetch hard. They are playing Path to Exile. This can get countered, I don't really care. Fetch. Doesn't look like they want to counter it, okay. Arbor Elf. Yeah, let's attack. Play the Elf and pass the turn. So they are probably on Supreme Verdict, if I had to guess. Like by being on, they have it in the hand. I have it, they would have maybe didn't think about countering the Spike Feeder. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they didn't cast anything, so they have to discard. Discarding Prismatic Ending. Oof. That's a good draw. I'll attack first with the Spike Feeder. I will cast the Grist. And hope for an Archmage Charm. So they won't be like double counter spell, but they just don't have anything. Will plus and then pass the turn. Memory Leech, yeah. I mean, they're getting a lot of card advantage. I'll untap now. This looks like a Supreme Verdict. Is it already worth it? Oh, it's a Prismatic Ending. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just attack for 3 and don't do anything. Or that. Lady Grist. I think now we can whale. Let's keep the Arbor Elf in hand and attack for 4. I think now Supreme Verdict is spicy enough. What the hell? Creatures you don't control get -2/-0 until your next turn. If you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, draw 4 cards. Otherwise, scratch 2 and then draw 2. It's also fine. So we can't attack this turn. And next turn they will draw 2 cards. And this is Flying Trample. As big as the cards in their hand. Okay. We milled 2 Heliods. I'll just pass the turn. This is likely Verdict turn. Like it's perfectly set up. Think twice, okay? Alright. We'll just say okay. I will play 1 Arbor Elf. The reason for that is that they have Kaya Skyle, and if they Kaya Skyle us, I will at least sacrifice the Arbor Elf, which is not attacking. They could also have Snapcaster Mage, Archmage Charm. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Then we will plus on the Grist. And pass the turn. Now they have a 7/7 flying trample even. Yeah. I mean, it's a 2-turn clock, so I shouldn't be underestimating it. I think now is the time to Coco. That's fine. Yeah, let's attack. Put the counters on something else. Is that better? I don't think so. Then so the problem is Kaya minusing Grist. Each opponent's life equal to the number of creatures in the graveyard. Okay, minusing Grist. I think we will play this for 2. And then minus Grist. Okay. Yeah, now we have this on board. We minus, they play Kaya's Guile. And then in response, we shoot them for 2. Okay, nice. Alright, what's the verdict on Grist in Heliod's company? So against the Hardened deck, Grist bought us like a lot of time. And we could stabilize and then just combo out. And against the control deck, we had a threat in Grist, which made a lot of token, pressured the opponent, and then even threatened the ultimate, and then we could play around some cards and then kill the opponent, or they just scooped, seeing the writing on the wall. So I think Grist is pretty good in this deck. Maybe I would play more cards synergize with Grist, but I'm not currently thinking of anything. It's a possibility. Maybe it's just good enough like this. I think with Grist you want to play one Dried Arbor in the deck, like having a fetch land, sacking, getting Dried Arbor, and then immediately sacking to a Grist to kill something. Maybe that's something you could play in the future. The sideboard, I played a few matches after I recorded these matches, and Endurance was pretty bad. I wouldn't recommend playing Endurance. I think just playing Rest in Peace is good enough. I would like to play one Protection from Red creature in the sideboard to grab with Ranger-Captain. And the Prismatic Endings should be Path to Exile, I feel like. Veil of Summer is also not that playable. This should be something else. Against control deck, it did something, if I remember correctly. But a lot of control decks have 3-mana Teferi, and it's pretty bad against that. So I think not playing Veil of Summer is better in the long run. But overall, I'm very happy with the deck. Probably play one Dried Arbor in the main deck. Maybe cut something to land count to 23. Besides that, it was a pretty good deck. It's still very nice. That's it from me for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.